Are you still managing Vado?
No, I'm not managing Vado right now, but he's a good friend of mine, and we talk every day. Anytime he need advice, I'm there to give it to him. Actually, I'm trying to get him on a new season of Love and Hip Hop. I finally convinced him that he need to bring his madness over here and get paid for it instead of doing it for a headache for free.
It's actually happening. Vado's going to be on the new season.
No, he didn't agree yet, but I'm doing some
Oh,
convincing.
you trying to get the inside tip,
Right,
Vlad? Cool down.
I'm doing some convincing. I said, you're going through it. You might as well get paid for it, because his life is a movie.
Well, I know that Vado was really close to Chinx, and I know a track just came out. Were you close to Chinx as well?
No, I met him a few times. He was very humble, cool, down-to-earth brother. It's so sad that we had to lose him like that. He have a family of, I think he got 3 kids and a wife. And I seen his wife on the news, and to see how distraught she was, it hurts, because I also have kids in the family, and it senses violence, and it's very sad. I pray for him and his family.
I mean, how does it feel being in New York and having something like that happen, and having a black son, and what I'm saying, and being in hip hop, and being in this type of world, and being connected to the murder, in terms of someone you managed was close to that person. It's not that far off. Like, what do you go through when you hear that?
What? It shows you it can happen to anybody. No matter how successful you get, or no matter if you're in the music business or you're in the streets, it can happen to you. I will always advise the artists that 5 o'clock in the morning, if you should be in the house. If you're not in the studio, you should always go straight home, and be careful about the ways you take. Be careful of the cars that's behind you, because most of the artists wear jewelry, got nice cars, and have money. And when you have money, you paint yourself your target for people that don't have, and then you have to be extra careful. So I don't know the circumstances why, and I can't tell you the reason why that happened to him, but I always also say, just stay out the hood. There's nothing there for you. Get your money, go straight home, or go to the studio. Always stay working. We ain't getting no money in the hood. I don't see no reason why you should be there.
Me and Nori were talking about this the other day, about how, a lot of times you go back to these places because there's so much love there, and like your core fans are there. You don't just go there to cause problems. A lot of people really love you and really want to take pictures and tell you how much they love your art, but there's always going to be a couple people that aren't going to like you.
You also have them people that smile in your face, that act like they happy to see you win, but behind the scenes that they jealous and talk bad about you, because just because you on, you're not helping them get on. So you being on is not benefiting them in no type of way. So as they start to envy you, and they start to like wish you well, but in the meantime they really don't wish you well. They just plotting on you to set you up to get what you got by any means necessary. So
you just gotta be careful. You gotta like move right.
Yeah, you gotta understand.
No matter where
fake
you
love
are.
And real love,
Yeah.
and distinguish, what's real and what's not. And
I
these
think
days it's hard.
Yeah, when you go
can't
back
tell.
to your neighborhoods, or you just gotta move right. Whether it's the good, the bad, wherever, you gotta move right. And sometimes anybody could get caught slipping, and it's unfortunate when it happens, but these things happen. And when you ask the question about, how do we feel since we have young boys and sons, there's really no way to feel. There's really nothing we can do besides educate them, besides protect them as much as we can, and pray for them. Honestly, this can happen to anyone. Whether you're in a great neighborhood and you're getting shot by a cop because it looks like you don't belong there, or if you're in your old neighborhood and somebody just doesn't like that you're doing better than them and you get shot, there's really nothing we can do or words to speak to people that go through this. It's just unfortunately a part of life, and if I'm helping raise the next generation, all I can do is educate my boys. Educate them on, if you want something, work for it. You don't gotta steal, you don't gotta take. If you want to get out of your current circumstances, work for it. And I think the more us as parents, as adults, teach our children that, maybe the better this society would be. Maybe there won't be another Chinx, that could have been a Chinx, unfortunately. I just say we got to educate our kids.
Like you dissing Young Thug over here, Young Thug saying little things over there. Man, somebody do something. Ain't y'all niggas supposed to be gangsters? If you gonna be about it, be about it, fool. You know what I'm saying? Like I
was like, hey, what you doing? She was like, I'm with my boyfriend. I was like, what? Oh, hate you.
I called a mutual friend and I was like, I really like him, da da da. And we linked up.